right, everybody. This is the New York session, and we are right here. Let's give a minute to everybody else that's joining us. So, New York, it's here. We are going to be making some money today. Let's see. So there is about how many minutes are we out to New York? Okay, that's 3 minutes. So we're 3 minutes out to New York session, and we're going to be seeing what market has for us. So where are we now? Let's give it a minute, and then we're gonna kick started. I think so far NASDAQ has not yet left where we were anticipating. So it looks like NASDAQ is now entering one of our zone, and that's very interesting. So if NASDAQ should, so we need to wait and see the reaction around the zone, and we're going to be able to know, if we're going to get a best trade or not. So there is 2 minutes to market open. So let's hold on. Let's hold on a little bit. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. So there's just 1 more minute, and the market's going to be, New York's going to be open, and we're going to see what NASDAQ wants to do. So hopefully we are able to get entry. Obviously, we're going to hold on for the first 5 minutes of New York so that we don't get caught up in the spike that might happen. But pretty much, price is currently in the demand zone that we actually mark, or an area of interest that we actually mark. The 50% zone, which is the 50% range of the Asian range, price is currently there right now. So we need to see the reaction that's going to happen. There's 2 expectations. Now market is open. I'm expecting that from here they can react, or they can go further down into the second demand zone here. If NASDAQ should go to the second demand zone, we're going to be taking a buy from there. But from right here, right now, we need to first of all see NASDAQ take out this high over here. So we have a high over here that we need to see NASDAQ take out. So I'm going to draw a trend line there. NASDAQ needs to take away, this level. If NASDAQ takes this level, then we are going to be waiting for the pullback. So from where we are right now, we need to see NASDAQ take this level, do a pullback, then we're going to enter on the pullback. But for now, we have to wait. The second scenario is that NASDAQ can come, take this low, then maybe take the high, give a pullback, then go. That's option number 2. And then option number 3 is that NASDAQ can potentially drop into this level and start to give a buy formation, right? So one of these 3 needs to happen before we can actually engage in the market today. So hopefully it's not going to be a slow day, because today I think there's actually FOMC today. There is FOMC happening today, but that's in the evening, Nigerian time. That's about 8 o'clock Nigerian time. So definitely there's going to be a significant move in NASDAQ. And I think that today NASDAQ is going to be creating a new high, because there's a news. NASDAQ is already approaching the all-time high again. So it's very likely that today NASDAQ is going to make a new high, either in this session or later on in the evening. We're going to see what's going to happen. So we just have to wait and see. I feel like the opening is actually quite slow today. There's no movement yet. There's no movement to the up or to the down. Everything is just slow. But we are going to be waiting and see. By the way, what is your expectation for NASDAQ for today? Are you looking to buy? What are you going to do? Are you planning to trade NASDAQ? And if you're not trading NASDAQ, what do you trade? Which pair are you trading? Okay, let's give it a minute. So we need to give, just need to see how this action happens, and then we can actually take our decision. For now, we are waiting. All right, let's give it another 5 minutes and see what happens. So we will see. We'll see what happens here. NASDAQ, let's go. Give us something today. Okay. It seems like we are having a little bit of a push, and so we just need that scenario to play out first, and then we can know exactly what we're going to do. Okie dokie. All right. We're having initial rejection from the buyer sides, so obviously I could say that we should just take a buy from where price is right now. However, so this is another thing that we can actually do. So the opening range has actually created, let's call it like a 5-minute resistance, right? You can say that the resistance is right over here, right? So if any other candle should close from where we are right now above the resistance range from this 5 minutes, it can also be a nice place to, like, to just wait for the buy. Yeah. So for example, let me take this out and take this out and take this out. So we have two opening range already. We have this right here, and then we have this right here. We have this right here, and then we have this right here. So we need to see what NASDAQ is going to do. So if we can get a break from where we are right now above this and then pull back, then we can take a buy, or I'll just wait in one of the other zones that we actually have beneath, and we're gonna take our action from there. So it's a waiting game right now. It's a waiting game right now. NASDAQ, it's a waiting game right now. It's a waiting game right now. So this is the 5 minutes time frame. Seem like we are going inside. We're going more and more inside. We'll see. I think trading is all about waiting and waiting and patiently waiting. So you can wait for your scenario to play out. Most of the time, it's going to increase the chance of actually winning a trade. So like today, right now, it's best that we just chill, trade in a relaxed manner, wait for our conditions to be met. And if our conditions are met, then we are going to be taking the trade. If our conditions are not met, then we're not going to be taking the trade, because obviously we need to see our conditions met before we can take a trade. So our condition right now is to see if NASDAQ is going to enter into our zone and create the type of reaction that we actually want to see, and then we're going to take the trade. And right now, what is happening is it seems like NASDAQ is pulling into the demand zone more and more. And honestly, there's two scenarios for this. The scenario number one is that NASDAQ continues to push beyond this particular demand zone that we have, and reach the previous day low, or the Asian low rather. So, and that's about 100 points movement. Obviously, we're not looking to take that sell. We're just looking to, to take a buy continuation. So we have a more higher chance of winning a trade today if we stick to the buy side. So let's see if this zone that we are currently now, if it's hold, then beautiful. If it doesn't hold, but still, before we buy, we need to see a level taken out. So if a level is taken out, it suggests to us very strongly that buyers are in. So let's change this level now. So we're dealing within this two range. Since New York open, price has moved from this high into this low right now, and that's how many points? Let's calculate that. Since New York open, NASDAQ has moved 72 points. I think 72 point movement is not bad. We just need to see, NASDAQ giving us a buy formation. Hopefully, we're not going to be here for too long. But if you're here for too long, okay. I'm expecting that between now and like the next 1 hour, we should be able to see an entry. So if we don't see an entry between now and 1 hour's time, we obviously have to wait for another day or for later on in the day, because I'm sure that we can get the best trade only if we see it within the session. The best time of the session is a few minutes after the New York Open. Let's give it a shoot right now. Just hold on. Hold on that. Okay. Yeah. NASDAQ, let's go. You want something today? Give us something today. Give us something today, NASDAQ. Give us something today, NASDAQ. Give us something today. Let's see. Okay. NASDAQ is still pushing, still within the range. So it's looking like buyers are stepping in this area of interest over here. So the only thing is that, for a confirmed entry right now, we need to see them take out this level over here. So if this level is taken out, so we're going to be engaging on a pullback. So we need to see this level take out first, take out, pullback, then we do this, something like this. And this will be the best formation for us. That would actually give us the best trade. That will give us the best trade. Seems like we're getting a push from NASDAQ on that level. We'll give it, we'll hold on and see. Let's see. NASDAQ. Let's go, NASDAQ. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, seems like we're getting a push from that zone now. But for confirmation's sake, we need to see it break out first. We break out of this range and then give us a kind of pullback. The thing with NASDAQ is that we may not get a pullback. So as soon as it breaks, I'm actually most likely going to be interested in buying as soon as it breaks out of this level. So from where we are right now, we can get it out of there. I need to see a candle closing above this range over here, and then I can say, okay, we're going to be going to the moon. So if that happens, what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to take a buy above, not now, but when NASDAQ breaks that particular high. I'm going to be using a 100 pip stop. My stop is going to be a 100-point stop behind our actual zone, and I'm going to be targeting a 122. Okay. I'm anticipating that NASDAQ might make a new high today, so to get a 122, I would actually be needing. Oh, that's too much. I think it's best if I reduce it. Let's say I use like a 5-point stop, and I can get a 122 somewhere here. Okay. The best place to put the stop loss, if NASDAQ breaks this high now and then, when you're buying, the best place to put the stop loss would have actually been behind the buy zone itself. But now we need to see what they do. It's looking like they are going to break it based on the momentum right now. So if that happens, I'm going to go in for a buy and position my stop loss correctly. Let's see, NASDAQ. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Here or something. Here or something, as a here or something. So right now we're waiting for confirmation before we buy. I'm on the 1 minute time frame, by the way. So once we see the confirmation, we're gonna enter the trade. We'll be buying once we see the confirmation, and it's coming up. Let's see. Let's see. Right now we're doing nothing. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. We're just waiting. I'm looking at what NASDAQ is doing. I'm like, bro, are you gonna move already or not? You know, sometimes when you are waiting for price to do what you want it to do, then it doesn't do it, and you just have to be waiting. So, yeah, I think it's pretty much how we approach trading. Like, you know, you just sit down and wait for something to happen, and then based on that condition happening, then you take an action, right? I feel like it's a good thing because it actually increases your overall your bottom line, increases the chance that you might be right because it is doing what you said it should do. And then it's doing that, and then you take the trade based off of that, then potentially you are actually going to have a good trade, right? So even if you take some stop loss, but overall it makes it to be a little bit more better. You know, trading in a relaxed and chill manner, honestly. And there's something that actually happened to me because last month and between last month and first week in January, and I think I lost most of my trading accounts, you know, prop them especially. And then honestly, so I had to like take a kind of like a break and paper trade for a while. And honestly, I would say that it's actually helping. I'm more relaxed, even though I'm paper trading now, and it's giving me, you know, I'm resetting myself, and I'm feeling a little bit much more better in terms of how I approach the market. You know, losing like 3 accounts or losing 4 accounts or losing all your accounts is not fun, honestly. Okay, so we are having NASDAQ breaking out of that range now. So what we need to see now is that we need to see this candle close and close this way. So the candle has to close outside of the range. So if it closes outside, I'm going to be taking a buy. But right now, I'm just going to hold on. Once this new candle that just broke the resistance on the 1 minute, once it closes, I'm going to take a buy, bro. Although the best thing is for you to just wait for a pullback and then take a buy, but I'm just going to take a buy if it closes above, and I'm not going to mind. I think it's going to, you know, be a buying day. The conditions are already good for buy, but I just want to extract confirmation right now before I go in. So, and I'm using a really big stop loss. I'm going to be covering the entire zone. So I could have gotten a better one if I wait for the pullback. Okay, it closes out. I'm entering a buy. All right, I just entered for NASDAQ buy right now. So I'm in the buy trade. So I'm just gonna put my stop right here. I'm using a 81 point stop loss. You know, it's too much for NASDAQ, but it's best to be safe than sorry, because sometimes NASDAQ in a day can move 100 points, 150 points. So that means that you have to wait for a long time for your trade to actually finish playing out. So my take profits. So this is my stop. My stop is about $100. My take profit is going to be twice as much. So I'm going to be targeting around 100 and $200. I don't know honestly if NASDAQ can make that much movements today, but if I get a chance to go break even first, I'm gonna do it. Oh, you see, the pullback is actually happening. I did not want to wait for the pullback, but it's actually happening. You know, that's one of the things to do. Actually, you know, it's best to wait for the pullback and then, you know, take the trade on the pullback. But I enter immediately after I break. So let's see. Hopefully, it's not a stop loss trade, and we will make some money again today. So we're buying NASDAQ. I am buying NASDAQ at least. So I'm buying NASDAQ. Okay. Okay. That's why waiting for pullback is actually good. Now he's doing a pullback. NASDAQ is doing a pullback. Oh man. NASDAQ is doing a pullback. I mean, it's funny, like I was waiting for something to happen and it happened, and then I took a trade, and then before you know it, they're pulling back. Oh man, it's amazing. All right, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Mhm. So just for the sake of liquidity grab, I'm gonna actually increase my stop a little bit, give it a little bit more space to breathe. So my stop now is at exactly $99. So my stop now is exactly 100 points, right? So, but I don't expect NASDAQ to break this level. The moment NASDAQ is breaking out of this level, then our trade is already invalidated, or the zone is already invalidated. So most likely the next zone will be the peak. The key thing about trading is that you need to have risk management, because most of the time what we expect to happen, let's say it doesn't happen, it's only risk management that's going to protect you. So right now, I put an okay risk on this current trade, a 1% risk. What I need to see now is that I need to see, if I'm wrong, okay, fine, then I will reposition for the next trade. Just like yesterday, I was wrong, and then the original setup came up. I took the setup. I made 3 high yesterday, cover for the one loss I had, almost as if I don't have any loss, right? So if you want to buy NASDAQ and you are not yet in the trade, actually the price right now is a good place to buy. Imagine you are buying right here. Your stop is going to be just below the zone, a 50-point stop from where price is right now. And you are going to target a 1 to 2. Your 1 to 2 is going to be even much faster than my own entry. You're going to get I think I'm going to do a second entry right here, actually. I just did a second entry. So I did 2 entries, meaning that now though, with my second entry, oh no, the trade was not executed. Oh, okay. So never mind. My trade was not executed. Oh my, it would have been nice. Oh, margin. I didn't have enough margin to do that. Okay. Um. Okay. Oh no, I'm in the trade actually. I'm in the trade. Yeah, I'm in the trade. So I open a second position right here, right about this level. So I'm gonna drag it. So just right here. Okay. Okay. I have a second entry here. So, and this is actually the best setup to have wait for. After we got a breakout, we wait for the pullback. That's supposed to be the original, way to take the trade. You wait for the pullback, then you wait for the, a bullish candle, and then you take the trade, the buy. So this trade is very good to take. This trade, you should take it. You should take this trade. I mean, put an okay risk. Put a risk that you're comfortable with risking. Just make sure that your stop loss is from where we are right now. Then make sure that your stop loss is below the 15-minute zone that we identified, okay? Or at least below the 1 minute structure level over here. And then give it like, a 4 or 5 pip stop as well. Just in case that we are actually totally wrong. So, you will not be losing too much money. So, let's go. We are going to make money today. There's no way we shouldn't make money. We should be making money today. We should be making money today. We are going to make money today. We are going to make money today. Let's see what S&P 500 is doing. So I'm just going to put my, I'm going to put the chart on 15 minutes. And let's go see S&P 500. S&P 500 pretty much doing the same thing as NASDAQ. US 30. Why did US 30 have such a big spike? Anyway, that's the top 30 companies in the US, okay, in the tech industry. We're going to be watching our trade on the 5 minutes. I'm just going to take out some of this confusing thing. So To make it a little bit better, we're going to put it on this 5 minutes. This is our trade that is running. This is our ongoing trade. It's doing good. Okay. For the sake of more clarity, I'm going to put, okay, I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to put the second one. This one, I'm going to put it a little bit here. All right. So I have 2 entries. The first one was this first one, and the second entry was this other one. So both of them are already in profit. All right. So we are going to be the first entry. I didn't wait for the pullback, and then on the second entry, when the pullback came, and then I saw the 1 minute bullish candle on that zone, and I took the buy. It was, you can see right here on the 1 minute. After we have a breakout of the resistance level, we get a pullback. In the pullback, we saw a bullish candle. I took the trade. So now what we need to see this taken out, and then we can potentially call it a beautiful day after that. But for now, we are going to be waiting. So let me make this one like this, and let me put this one right here. So pretty much now we just need to see NASDAQ giving us a good move from where we are now. If NASDAQ can give us a good move from where we are now, it's going to be a really, really good day, because that means we're making new money today. Yesterday made 2R, a 2% profit. And then today, if we make more profits today, boom, 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 that is going to be sick, bro. That is going to be sick. So we're waiting. We're waiting to see. We're waiting to see. We're waiting to see what NASDAQ does. NASDAQ is our guy now, so NASDAQ should respect us, at least, being the guy of NASDAQ. Anyway, the market doesn't care about anybody. The market doesn't care about anybody. It's just, what we're doing, that's all. NASDAQ. Let's go, NASDAQ. Let's go, NASDAQ. Let's go, NASDAQ. All right, let's just give it some time. Let's leave the trade to be doing its thing, and then we are going to just, we're just going to be checking. We're going to be checking. I'm still around. I'm still here, so let's see what we get. Let's see what we get today. We'll give it some time, and then probably like a 10 more minutes on the stream. Then we would potentially be holding the trade. So it's also looking likely that today we're going to be holding the trade, just like yesterday. We held the trade of yesterday from yesterday afternoon to this morning, and then it take profit. The take profit was it at around the the Asian session, midnight. So right now we're just most likely gonna be the same thing. It's very likely that the take profit for today is gonna happen around the FOMC time. The only thing is that FOMC can be very tricky, because price can actually be doing whatever it wants, and you don't want to actually be caught unaware. So when you're trading FOMC, you have to make sure that you secure your stop loss at least. But let's hold on for now. Let's see what the market is doing. So NASDAQ is still ranging. NASDAQ is still ranging within this area. So we need to see participation of more buyer. Okay. Although the formation is looking good for us, we are getting really good formation right now. The only thing is now we need more volume. If you can see more volume, push NASDAQ up, we're going to be safe for now. We're going to be safe, you know. You just need to see NASDAQ push. Now, this level has been taken out. Let's take that away. This level is holding. So we need to see NASDAQ come and take out this level, you know, this black line over here. If NASDAQ take this level, then the next level is obviously the black line above it over here. So we are going to be really good. Let's see. Let's see. NASDAQ. Usually NASDAQ buys are the slowest. NASDAQ sells always happen very fast, but NASDAQ buys always slow. Always slow or consistent. NASDAQ buy is consistent and actually reassuring. NASDAQ sales is often happening very fast and unpredictable. NASDAQ buys are predictable but very slow. Very slow. But the sell unpredictable but very fast. So we're just gonna be waiting right now. We're gonna be waiting. All right, so it looks like we should be ending the stream right here. We're going to be holding the trade, okay? We're going to be holding the trade. However, you can join the Telegram channel. If you're not in the Telegram channel, just check in the link in the description to join the Telegram channel so that we're going to be posting these trade updates in that channel, okay? I'm going to go now, but I'm going to lead. The trade is going to be running. I think this trade is going to play out. We just need to leave it, let it run, and then I'm going to be giving the update inside of the channel. So make sure you are there, and then you will get the update. All right, thank you for coming. My name is Matthew, if you're just joining, and I am also a trader. Let's say I'm an intermediate trader, right? But I'm gradually building and getting better and learning from one another. So we have a community, a 0 to 1 community. In the community, we're sharing with one another how, you know, to trade, how we're trading, sharing our ideas and strategies together. And one thing that we found out is that it's best to trade just one pair. So I'm trading only NASDAQ. And all of this year, I'm going to be trading only NASDAQ, right? So that my edge can be way better. From next month, I'm going to be doing a prop firm series. I'm going to pass a particular prop firm challenge. I'm going to start a public prop firm series. I'm thinking of doing equity hedge and funding pips. So most likely we're going to do it one challenge at a time. And then from there, we are going to go, right? So I'm going to leave this trade running, join us on the Telegram, and then we will see each other very soon. So I hope that this trade plays out because we need to make money today. But then we'll see how it goes. All right. Thank you for coming, and on to the next one. Thank you and bye-bye.